Hey everyone, Keenan here with a quick update. As many of you have heard, Waterloo, Iowa on Monday the 15th took two very important actions for LGBTQ residents within its borders. Number one, it signed a proclamation that condemned the actions of the legislature and their LGBTQ bills and said that it would support its LGBTQ residents. And number two, it outlawed the dangerous, discredited practice known as conversion therapy within its borders. Now, at that meeting, there were some interesting folks who showed up to comment, and I want to focus on one in particular. Let's hear some of the beginning of her comments.
It is wrong based on the principles of freedom of religion, freedom of speech, parents' rights, professional code of ethics for practitioners, and equal protection of the law.
All right, so if you're just seeing these comments for the first time and you don't know who this person is, you're probably thinking, wow, they're doing a great job illustrating the issues with the gender-affirming care ban that the Iowa legislature just passed, right? It ignores parents' rights. It ignores the professional code of conduct. Many courts across the country have already struck it down for violating equal protection, but that's not what's happening, unfortunately. This is State Senator Sandy Salmon, and she is commenting about the conversion therapy ban, but she's doing so with comments that basically apply to laws that she herself passed in the legislature this year. Let's look at more.
And the same is true of mental health providers. They should not be denied the ability to counsel in alignment with their faith and in accordance with their professional code of ethics, which prioritizes client-directed care.
Yeah, and again, same thing here. So this could easily apply to the law that they just passed telling school counselors to violate their professional code of ethics, to out transgender students against their will. Now, there is one final comment here that I think totally takes the cake, and you can tell if the audience doesn't buy it either. Let's watch.
As a member of the state legislature, we've passed many ordinances that the resolution identified as anti-LGBTQ. I don't believe that to be the case. I totally reject that notion and that characterization of the legislation we have passed.
All right, well, there you have it. State Senator Sandy Salmon not realizing that all of her arguments actually apply to her own legislation, and clearly the audience not buying it either. If you are a resident of Waterloo, make sure you send your elected officials who voted for this a thank you, and make sure that you vote in the upcoming municipal and school board elections, because these kinds of policies are exactly what's at stake. If we want to protect LGBTQ Iowans in the face of a hostile state legislature, we are going to have to think local. Thanks for tuning in.